Hey there guys, Luke here, your digital concierge at Gramophone. Today we're going to be doing an unboxing and take an in-depth look at an all-new one from Bose. This is the QuietComfort 35-2 gaming headset. Building a headset with everything you need inside and out to make a great over-the-ear pair of headphones is what Bose set out to do with the QuietComfort 35. And they most certainly did. And this was the staple of its category for years and years. But Bose didn't stop there. They figured they could do a little bit more with this product, and so they have. Now, enter the QuietComfort 35-2 gaming headset with a slightly differently tuned frequency response optimized for gaming and an included really good boom microphone. You take something that was already great in its category and now it steps into another one to take dominance there as well. But before we get into the details, make sure you guys subscribe to the Gramophone YouTube channel and click that bell notification icon so you don't miss out on anything we have coming up. We have many more headsets, headphones, speakers, you name it on the way, and it's all great stuff. Don't want you to miss out on any of it. Now then, the QuietComfort 35-2 gaming headset and how we got here. All right, let's get into this box. As you guys can see, Bose has always had really great packaging. It tells you exactly what the product is with a nice visual and actually a nice look to the box. It's the kind of box you don't really want to throw away. Easily slides right off. And in here we've got a little tab that opens up. Ooh, look at that. Let's play. See, they know what they're doing. Guys, there's copper. So they come in the case already. Underneath that, we have your start here guide and your important safety instructions, because you know, safety first, safety first. We have your microphone, obviously, of course, for communicating while gaming. Look, more copper, look at it. Oh my. Oh, whoa. Oh, I was not expecting this. This is basically a custom Bose USB DAC and volume control. So that will USB into your computer. That entire knob is volume. We'll figure out what this button does later, and that's where you connect your headset. So this is like a purpose-built DAC volume, an all-in-one base station for gaming. They really did add some stuff here. This is a really nice case, by the way. Has a nice kind of, you can tell it's fake leather, but it feels pretty good to the touch on the outside. And on the back, you have, we got some nice pocket on the inside, and before we pull them out, look at that presentation. Nice and tight. Look how wrapped up that is. More copper accents. Got our 3.5mm cord. Look at that, right and left, kind of that same coppery color scheme. Very, very clearly labeled right and left. These are light as a feather, I can already tell you that. I do remember that from the original QuietComfort 35s, but same body. Micro USB charging, there's our 3.5mm port. Our microphone's gonna interface there as well. Voice assistant button right back there. And our volume up, down, and play, pause, back and forth kind of button right there. Power switch on the side for active noise canceling, just flips over like that, flips back off. Oh wait, look at it, look at this. Look, it's what every headphone manufacturer should do always, and Bose did it. Notches in the headband to tell you where you're set. You see that? That's how you make a headset. Manufacturers, pay attention. That is how you make a headset. I'm so happy about that. I'm gonna set that to 3. I usually find 3 clicks does it for me. Okay, yeah, I can barely even feel these on my head at all. Even with the noise canceling not enabled, my voice is already pretty muffled, so the seal is pretty good. I get why Bose made this a gaming headset, even just from this. I could do this for 3-4 hours, easy. So this, first and foremost, is a QuietComfort 35-2, which means it has the incredible Bose noise canceling that people have talked about and gone on about for years. It's an amazing technology. While Bose is no longer the only provider of active noise canceling, they remain one of the best and probably the most well-known pioneer of the tech. and these are one of the best expressions ever of it. The noise canceling on these is almost befuddling the first time you hear it. The other thing about this headset is Bose's acoustic tuning is really good. This is got a generally very natural sound to it, though on this model, a little bit of extra treble because this is a gaming headset, so that helps with a little bit of detail that you want to be able to hear in your game, but otherwise runs in a mostly neutral tone that lends itself well to almost any kind of listening, and that's precisely what you want to go for in an all-around product like this. This has 20 hours of battery life when used in Bluetooth wireless mode. That's right, you buy these, you don't just get a gaming headset, you get the original GOAT of the Bluetooth headphone world. These are still one of the best that there are, even today, and now they've only been improved that much further. So when you're not gaming, put these in their case, take them with you when you're on the bus, when you're on the train, when you're out for a walk. It's still an amazing Bluetooth headset. Take this back home, plug it into your computer, running wired plus noise canceling. Now you'll get 40 hours of life when all it has to do is worry about noise canceling. So you have a gaming headset, a Bluetooth headset, even outside of gaming, something that can be used for communication, and a wired pair of headphones, all in one product, all for one price, with all the accessories right here, and with the added bonus of its own personalized USB DAC and volume control at that. Going back to the battery right quick, 15 minutes of charge is gonna give you 2.5 hours of lifestyle mode, as in like Bluetooth on the go for noise canceling and playback. And it's gonna give you 5 hours of gaming mode where you're just depending on it for the noise canceling. That's pretty good. 15 minutes, 2.5, 5 hours. Hard to beat that. Also, Bose uses something called volume optimized EQ, and this kind of goes into their sound signature a little bit. No matter what volume you're listening to on the QuietComfort 35-2, it's always adjusting the EQ based on that listening level. The reason for that is that the human ear is most attuned to hear what we call mid-frequencies. But because of that reason, you can make some adjustments. So say you're listening very quietly. You can then use signal processing to boost the relative level of the lows and of the highs, so those don't seem to fade out as badly when at generally low levels, keeping everything consistent, whether you got these turned up and you are jamming during a game session, or you're just trying to relax a little bit with some background tunes. And of course, when being used in game mode, you attach what they call the gaming module, which is the custom-made boom mic that clips in like so, and you can see how it kind of grabs onto the headset there and secures itself on the lip so it holds on tight. And I'm gonna put this back on for a second. And this is what we call a gooseneck mic design, meaning that it's completely pliable, moves in virtually any direction just fine. So getting this perfectly set is as easy as can be. And this microphone module is both Discord and TeamSpeak certified. So Bose even went the extra mile to ensure that it would live up to what's considered pretty universal gaming standards. So we know that this is legit. Make sure the little holes are lined up in the direction of your mouth, where of course the microphone input is. Now we're gaming. Copper, 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 and of course, who can forget? Copper. But seriously, this headset, I'll start out with the dimensions. It is so lightweight. This weighs 0.51 pounds. Yes, you heard that right, a mere half a pound. It's like it's not even there. When I tried these on earlier and then I demoed them a little bit, so comfortable. Like these could stay on your head for hours and would almost never bother you. So that is a big win for Bose right there. As you can see, these are a mostly black design, kind of like a graphite color. And I already pointed out how much I love the copper accents, of course. And it really is the right scheme for a gaming headset. Black, it's gonna go with just about anything. So depending on what your system or your whole desk setup looks like, this is gonna be fine. And the copper is just such a cool little touch. It just gives it this air of elegance that sets it apart from most other products in this category. And I think you all will really enjoy that too. Even moving down to the volume control / DAC here. And this button, by the way, is for microphone monitoring. low, medium, and high levels of self-monitoring through the microphone. I tried it out. It works really well. I do recommend generally running high though, so you can most clearly hear yourself if you like that ability to know just how loud you're talking behind an otherwise closed back headset. So I think that's a really cool inclusion. And by that, I was also able to gauge the quality of the microphone, and it was surprisingly good. It was actually better than I was expecting. And not that I would expect anything less from Bose, but just knowing how most gaming headsets out there sound, this is actually a cut above. So again, well done, Bose. And I know you gamers will appreciate that, because a bad microphone can just ruin the whole experience when your teammates feel like they can't make out what you're saying. You will not have that problem on this product. Let's talk about the cushioning and the general comfort of the headphone beyond the weight. On the top, you have a very soft and pliable Alcantara headband that feels great to the touch. And I can tell that's legit Alcantara. It feels awesome. On top, it's a protein leather that feels convincingly like the real thing. The ear cups themselves are that same protein leather material that actually has a wider than average ear cup for most products in this category. I personally really appreciate that, because in case you haven't noticed, I have big ears, so they need a big ear cup. And the Bose comes in nice and comfortable even for a guy like me. And these feel so soft to the touch, really plush, very convincingly like real leather. Looking at the overall design across the frame of the headphone, as I mentioned, this is a graphite-like color, but what this is made out of is something special too. This is glass reinforced nylon, which has quickly risen to the top in the consumer electronics industry, and somewhat the headphone industry as a whole as well, as being a material known for its balance of strength to weight ratio and having a nice quality in the hand kind of feel that just doesn't feel like it's cheap or chintzy in any way, but is that light. Looking at the sides of the headphone here, the ear cups are actually anodized aluminum. So again, we're continuing the theme of really lightweight and quality material. Aluminum's also at the top of that list for strength and weight, and it gives it a great finish. I mean, look at that. It's got a little bit of that kind of satin, not quite matte, but not quite gloss shine to it that I like, kind of like an eggshell sheen. And as for functionality, you have some great buttons on the side here. You have a multi-function button right here, which will do play and pause, as well as forward and back when you're listening to music over Bluetooth, volume up and down. This over here is called a smart button, and you can assign this to different features using a Bose app. This most often though will control the use of your voice assistant. This is a compatibility monster as far as headsets go, as this was originally designed to be a Bluetooth headphone, and it works and sounds great running on Bluetooth. As for your other options, you have the USB, microphone, and audio DAC, which sums everything into one connection, making it very convenient, giving you volume right on this wheel so it's very easy to control, and of course the adjustable settings for self-monitoring on your microphone right here, and that has a nice, long, high-quality feeling too, USB cable. You then have the microphone adapter, which is of course the boom mic, and works as an all-in-one solution for the audio connection to your headphones when playing off of your PC. Everything goes through one jack, including microphone and the stereo audio to the ear cups themselves, all right here, and you'll connect that to the DAC. Also, your microphone cable comes in at about 4 feet, so you've got a decent range of motion with this, especially when paired with this long USB cable from the base station DAC. Between the two of those, you've got plenty of range to get this set up and move around a little bit. Going over here, you have a micro USB cable. This is 1 foot long, most notably used for charging the headset for the noise canceling capability. And lastly, you have a standard 3.5 to 3.5 millimeter audio cable for just basic stereo listening when all you want to do is kick back and listen to a wired source of virtually any kind. What you get here as this all-in-one package is probably about the most compatibility I've ever seen in a headphone type product. You can do almost anything with it. For under $350, the Bose QuietComfort 35-2 wireless and gaming headset is a fantastic choice for both the everyday music lover and the all-night gamer. So if you guys are ready to step up your game as well as your personal listening experience, head on over to skybygramophone.com by clicking the link down below, and you can pick up your own pair of QuietComfort 35-2 gaming headset and have it shipped fast and free straight to your door after a secure checkout. Also, please come visit us in our Timonium, Columbia, and Gaithersburg locations where you can demo many of Bose products like this one. Also, check out our Kitchen Design Center in Hunt Valley while you're out and about. Finally, you can find us on social media now. We're on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and Houzz. Links will be down below. If you need help coming up with project ideas, need to schedule a service request, or would like to speak to one of our hi-fi home theater and interior design experts, get inspired at Gramophone.com. Also, ask at Gramophone.com if you have any questions for me about anything I've covered here on the channel. Please give me a like if you enjoyed this video, put a comment down below, and subscribe to the Gramophone channel for all of your audio and home theater needs. And of course, I want to hear back from you guys. Tell me what you think of the QuietComfort 35-2, the gaming headset, and let us know what you'd like to see from us in the future. As always, guys, it's a pleasure being able to do this for you. I hope you enjoyed everything. Thank you for watching. Be seeing you.